Hi everybody, welcome to the Messy Cook by Dale. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. And again, thanks for all your support. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to be doing yet another episode of our 15-minute and under meals. This is called Creamy Garlic Shrimp Fettuccine. It's almost like an Alfredo, but it isn't. It's a little bit different. What we do, first of all, is we're going to fry up how much butter? 3 tablespoons of butter in a saute pan. You're going to add 3 cloves of garlic thinly sliced and a 1 bell red pepper. And then you're going to cook it on a medium heat until it gets fragrant. And I'm telling you, it's fragrant. It smells so delicious. And then I also put in a teaspoon of paprika, sweet paprika. Now you can use the smoky paprika if you like it. That's fine, but I use the sweet stuff. So now to this, I'm going to be adding 2 cups of cooking cream or heavy cream, 35% cream. This is what makes it sort of like an Alfredo. So there's 1. Look at this. It's going to be yummy. And a second one, and this carton makes 2 cups. All right, so there we go. That's Canadian milk or cream. All right, so there we have it. So I'm going to turn up the heat on this, and I'm going to let this simmer until it becomes nice and smooth and thickened. Let me turn that up even more so. So to this, I'm going to be adding shrimps. Now, it's a pound of shrimp. I bought a pound of shrimp, and little did I know, I didn't look closely enough, and I bought shrimp that had the shell on it and the tail. Well, you don't want to have that in your dish. So what I did, I had to take the shell and tail off, but you can buy the other. And it's about that size shrimp that you want. These are sustained, what is it called, Dan?
Sustainable.
Yes, they're sustainable, so that's always good to have. You can opt out, instead of the shrimp, you can use chicken if you want, or any other kind of, you use scallops, or just have it plain if you don't want to have any meat in it at all. So there, it's going. All right, let me see what else I have to do now. Reduce. Okay, so this is almost getting there. It's going to reduce by a little bit. What makes it really different than an Alfredo is the fact that there's these red peppers in it. So it gives it a bit of a crunch. I cook them so they did have a bit of a crunch in them. You don't want them too soggy or limp. So there we have it. So yeah, you can opt it out, like I said, for chicken if you want, or not at all. And you're going to boil up your fettuccine beforehand in a big pot of boiling water with a lot of salt. It's the only opportunity you get to salt your pasta. So you're going to cook it until it's al dente, just with a little bit of a bite, and you're not going to rinse it, and you're not going to cook it in any kind of olive oil or anything. Just leave it as it is, because again, you want the pasta to stick to, or you want the sauce to stick to the pasta. So it's better if you don't have that stuff in it. So there we have it. Almost there. It smells good, huh, Dan?
Oh, lovely.
Really good. So with this, we're going to have a nice salad. I made a nice green salad. We're going to have that, and maybe garlic bread. We'll see. It makes for a really nice meal. All right, so we're almost there. So Parmesan cheese, I'm going to be adding a 1.5 cups of Parm. Now this, I bought it at Burkici, which is an Italian specialty store in St. Leonard, and they have big chunks of Parmesan there. And I usually get 2. I get a big chunk, and then I bring it home and I cut it up. And then I also ask them to grate one of the chunks as well. That way I have grated cheese in the house if I need it. And there's nothing like fresh grated cheese, and I freeze it. I come home, and what I do is I will vacuum seal it, and into little packages that I might need for cooking, and then I put it in the freezer, and it's beautiful. So I always have Parm in the house. I like to have my cheese in the house because I never know what I'm going to make for supper often. And if I have cheese, Parmesan cheese especially, I can make some great pasta dishes. So I think it's good to have. So you should check out Brucici, or if you can't get out there, you can go to the grocery store into the deli section, and they have grated cheese there. I don't want you to buy the stuff in the green can, you know, on the shelf. I don't know. I don't think it's real Parm. They say it is, but I don't know. This is just as easy. You just go to the deli department and you get a carton of cheese. All right, so we're good. All right, so I'm going to turn that down a bit. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, so now we're going to add a cup and a half of Parm. Again, that was grated. I grated it myself, and I also used some of the pre-grated stuff that I got at Brucici. Whoops. Oh gosh. Fail. Yeah, I try so hard. Look at this too. Anyway, it's okay. Oh gosh. All right. So, smells absolutely delicious. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of salt. Be careful, not too much, because the Parmesan has salt in it. It's a very salty cheese. So, all right. Let's add the shrimp, raw shrimp, and we're going to cook that until it's pink, till they're pink. About a pound of shrimp. Won't take very long. Ooh. Look, they're already turning pink. Incredible. Doesn't take very long at all. Oh, it smells delicious. That a little bit to go there. I always try to have shrimp in the house as well. I'll buy a big bag of frozen shrimp, and I again will vacuum seal it into portions, and then I can just take it out and defrost it in the fridge, and I've always got shrimp on the hand too. Because I never really know what I'm going to have for supper the next day. Unless we're filming, then we know we're having this for supper. But sometimes I just don't know, and I look in my pantry or my freezer and I say, okay, what can I make today? And that's what I make. I like to try new things. Okay, almost there. They're turning pink. Turn this up a bit. You don't want your shrimp too overdone because they'll get rubbery. That's pretty good. Okay, now goes in my cooked fettuccine. I'm just going to use my hands to separate it somewhat. Once the sauce gets on it, it'll get separated. There we go. Getting there. Oh, it looks so delicious. It smells. Oh, it smells so good too, huh, Dan? It smells delicious. So you need a pretty big saucepan or a frying pan like this, saute pan, because once the fettuccine goes in there, it gets pretty full pretty quickly. Look at that. Oh, and I think that, and see, the shrimp don't take very long at all. I mean, they're cooked already. And great. All right, that comes off. This goes here. Let me do a bit of a cleanup here so I have my presentation. That's all there is to it, imagine. Now you can add some fettuccine, some parm on the top of this. I'm going to add a little bit of parsley. Now, what I didn't have was, I didn't have any of my fresh parsley. I forgot to get it. So, what I'm going to do is, I forgot to get my wine. Oy vey. Okay, that doesn't matter. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're done. Forgot about the wine. Can't have pasta without wine, right? Look at that. We will be having wine. We will be. So you know. Okay, so here's my, so this is dried parsley because I didn't have any of the fresh stuff on hand, but this is my own parsley from my garden. So you just put that on top. Look at that, Dan. Oh, yummy. All right, I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, that was quick, that was easy. And we have enough for tomorrow. All right, let's give this a bit of a try. Oh boy, that's a lot. Just with the shrimp. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. That is delicious. I'm happy. Very good. Hope you tried this. Really easy, and you saw how fast it was. Enjoy it. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you stay safe. Do what you got to do. And be kind to each other, and that's really important. But most of all, forget the mess and enjoy your creamy garlic shrimp fettuccine. So good.